Let's go.
Oh, these are big. We got the super cozy fit on hoodie and sweatpants. Up these lights so we can see better. The sound panels, that way my room doesn't echo. Oh, my handyman stuff, finding the studs. This is a lot harder than I thought. My extent of construction knowledge is very, very slim. We're gonna get it done though. We'll at least do the wall ones right now. So I have ones that go up in the ceiling. That seems like I might need some help for. I guess we gotta just start drilling at some point. Had to get a level, that way we got those linear keyframes, none of that easy ease stuff here. So stupid. This should be the easy part. I just gotta put the mounts here, the same distance that they are on the wall over there. Hey, that's pretty good. It looks like it's like sagging to the left a little bit, but honestly, I will take that. I'm kind of proud of myself. Setup's already looking cleaner. Oh yeah, come on. That's actually hard. Even just talking into this like this, just with these two, I can already hear like a big difference. Honestly, like my room's so echoey. It's hardwood with, you know, just a big rectangle, and it has these crazy areas where it reflects sound up and into the corners and shit. I'm liking it. We got 2 more to hang still. Took a break, just chilled after I got both of them up, but they're both up. They look good. The room's already way less echoey, and I still have these two to hang up. I'm gonna put them on the ceiling like right there and there. But I was in the Discord yesterday and there's a bunch of people doing 3D stuff. There's mad talented people in there. And I've been talking about doing 3D for so long and I've been pushing it off. But today's the day I open Blender and I follow my first tutorial. This is literally the first time I'm gonna open Blender and actually do something. I've opened it a few times, stared at that cube and then closed it. That's not today. Today, as an editor, I'm leveling up, I'm increasing my knowledge. We're gonna open up this car tutorial. Someone in the Discord linked it last night. We're gonna follow it. Hopefully it's not too advanced. Like, it seems pretty advanced. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to do it, but we're gonna try. It looks like it's like a 33-minute video, which probably means that I'm gonna be here for like 2 or 3 hours. So is anyone else's desktop this unorganized? I mean, like, I gotta clean this, but let's get it done, boys. Oh, and this is what I'm gonna be trying to make. This right here. I feel like I'm a little in over my head, but let's fucking do it. So a lot of this stuff he actually has in the description. Like, he has this car, this AMG C63 already rigged. Looks like I'm gonna get to add to my 3D asset folder the first ever object in here. Let's go. I'm only like 2 minutes in so far, and it seems like with 3D, I kind of already knew this, but there's a lot of stuff you have to download, like objects and just like extensions and just stuff that like helps you get it, which is, I guess, nice because then you don't have to recreate it from scratch. And that's kind of what's cool about 3D. I think a lot of people don't realize you don't have to know how to like model and make a car to have a car. You can just get the object and then you can texture it and use lighting and rig it to make it look like it's actually moving, to make it look real. Like, you don't have to like manually recreate the car. And that's why you can do some crazy stuff just as one person in 3D. Like, dude, like some of the stuff that kids are making in their bedroom, like literally like me, if you were to go back like 5 years ago, it was like Disney like level shit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that it's a free software and there's free add-ons and there's free objects and all this stuff. And it's like, it's wild to me that I haven't taken advantage of this yet. And just watching even 2 minutes in has made me realize that's like, bro, like, you gotta hop on. I've already messed something up where I literally just can't click anywhere in Blender. It has like this really weird thing around my mouse. It's so weird because it feels like the first time I've opened up After Effects, I'm so like clueless. Like, I don't even know if I'm like using the right tool or what. And it's kind of refreshing to not know anything about it and have to be like really conscious what I'm doing. But this is gonna be like a 2 or 3 hour tutorial for sure. No, I literally had to change my monitor to horizontal and move it so close to me. I have to follow this dude exactly what he's doing because I literally have no clue what any of these tabs do. I'm already hooked. I'm only 7 minutes in this tutorial and look it, I got a moving car. What? That's so cool. I wanted to start as timer and I forgot, but I've been doing it for 30 minutes so far. So I'm gonna start now and then we'll add that time on and see how long this fully takes me. I started at like 4:15, it's 4:40, so we'll say 30 minutes. What I'm doing right now is so clunky. Like, I'm so bad at moving around. I have my car going underground right now on accident. I think I was supposed to like hold X or Y or something to like keep it going, but instead I forgot to do that, and now it looks like the Mercedes is going for a swim. And we're like halfway through the tutorial, so I don't know if I actually create that whole thing in just this video. I don't know, it's a good starting point at least. Like, you can change the path of something, and I just guess I gotta watch the tutorial again, but it's like I'm adding an extra point, so like bro, come on. Oh, it's G, not E, bro. Oh my God. So my timer says 43 minutes plus that 30 minutes that I was doing earlier, so it's like roughly hour 15. And so far, I have an animated car. It kind of leans when it turns corners. The wheels are rigged, and the steering's rigged. It's definitely not the best. On the left hand side, this is like the camera view, so this is what like would render, but obviously with more texture. And then the right hand side is just kind of like a view that you can use to edit. It's definitely not pretty, and it's looking a little bit different than the dude's tutorial. Honestly, for like this literally being my first time ever doing anything in Blender, like I'm surprised at how easy a lot of this stuff is. Like the wheels like automatically spin with this plugin, and the steering automatically steers with the plugin. You just have to kind of keyframe like the rocking of the car. I think a lot of it is just like me not being familiar with like the keyframes and stuff, and like I know what I want to do, but like it's a little tricky because it just feels clunky right now. But I'm like 21 minutes into the tutorial and it's like 33 minutes long, so I'm gonna go bang out the rest of these 10 minutes and see what we can get. Okay, so I finished it. Let me tell you, it is not what I thought it was gonna be. Because when I went to the camera view at the end, it screwed up like everything. Like it moved like the street. Like here, I'll just show you. This is go to camera view here. I don't know what happened. Like the car's like floating now. It wasn't floating, like the sidewalks weren't. Honestly, I don't think that maybe the video in the description is the best for your first ever time opening up Blender, because there's just like some things that I was like, what's going on or whatever. But I will say I learned a whole bunch about Blender, and I'm probably gonna look at keybinds. I would say probably a keybind video is probably more important than this, and kind of just like how to like move. Like I didn't know how to move the camera around, like see different angles efficiently. I did render it with like out lighting and without a lot of stuff. And this is what we got. And that amazing animation took me exactly 2 hours to make. Definitely gonna continue learning this stuff. It was fun to get something similar to this, but I think the next step is to probably do a more basic like intro to Blender video, and then probably go back and redo this and recreate something. That's why once I realized like that I didn't know a lot, I didn't want to nail in everything. I just wanted to kind of get the workflow and understand what was going on. Stuff would happen. I knew what I had to do, but I just couldn't do it on the computer at the time. I feel like a decent amount of you guys might feel like that for After Effects or Premiere Pro. It's like, that is like English to me. Like, you know, I can do whatever I'm thinking, and I can move and manipulate stuff. And it's like, you have the vision, but in the softwares, if you don't know the tools, the keybinds and all that other stuff, it's like, you can only do so much. That rendering is a bit sad, but I'm just kind of just like excited that I got into Blender and actually I'm starting to learn, kind of forcing myself to do that. That's like the biggest step, is just getting into it. And it's like, now I feel more comfortable. I kind of understand what stuff are, like where the layers are, where the texture stuff is, like all that stuff. Like I'm just kind of, I have an understanding of the program. Not a good one, but I have some kind of understanding. And now it's like, it doesn't feel as like scary to get into. So if you guys want more videos to watch, here is a video I did a few days ago on how to edit like Cole Bennett. And over here is a video on a seamless transition that I think you can do anytime you're stuck in After Effects. That's really nice, super subtle. Definitely go click this one. Peace.